Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Boo. Hello, chat. Oh dear. Right. Fantastic. Just getting all set up on my end. And by of course set up, I mean finding my glasses. I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, there they are. I got them, chat. Don't worry. Right. Much scare. That's it. You're very, very lucky you didn't make me scream. Well, no worries. Right. Welcome everybody back to The Long Dark. Saru, I heard that you haven't watched the previous stream. How could you? How could you? That whole stream was for you. No, it's to basically give people a fucking sort of an epilogue of what happened in the previous stream. We have spawned on the Pleasant Valley. We are on Pleasant Valley, and we do know Pleasant Valley. We've been able to loot the Big Red Barn, and we're using the homestead as our base of operations. I love your voice. Can you become a voice actor? Well, you can always come down to the live streams and chill out on here. What would I do? What would my voice be good for? Cooler Man Chaos. What do we think? What would I do? A synopsis. I think that's the better word for it.
Yeah.
Thrazen, thank you very much there. Glad to see back the Long Dark. Lurk mode engaged. Not a problem. And thank you very much, by the way, Seth. There's also a couple of other subs. I'm just going to I'll tell you what, if I just swap game captures there we go, get rid of the title text, and then if I just reset the thingy-madoohickers here, just because I am bad and I didn't do it before stream, go figure. Thank you very much to Professor Mordant for 15 months in a row, and Sour Conin for 6 months. Thank you very much for both of you. The thingy-muck-doohickeys, you got it. So yes, we are currently playing on... No, we don't want a new story. We want to go to survival mode. We are currently playing a Stalker sandbox save, right? We've survived 2 days and 35 minutes in game. Pleasant Valley Church. I didn't realise this, right, but they have massively overhauled the small village on Pleasant Valley. There's loads of extra buildings there now. We've already managed to find a rifle with about 15 rounds of ammunition. Or about 12 rounds of ammunition. We've already managed to find a revolver with about 16 rounds of ammunition, and we've taken that out with us. At the moment we're looting the village in Pleasant Valley to try and just get food and non-perishables back to the house, which is really what we're trying to do here. That's the crux of what we're trying to achieve. So if we load up the game here, let's go from there. So I believe at the moment we're in the church, sheltering from a blizzard here. I don't think there's too much else going on. The weather was quite good for a brief respite, but all of a sudden it's taken a pretty nasty turn. Now, the problem is that the sprain risk of being too much of a chunky boy is very real here. So what I might do, let me take a look at that. I can drink a little bit of water, try to reduce the amount of water that we're carrying. Let's do that. Carrying about 4 litres on me. What it might be worth doing is me just dropping off a few supplies here in order to be grabbed on the second loot run, because I haven't done a very full loot run of this place yet. There's loads of canned goods and stuff that I haven't bothered to get my hands on yet. There's loads of stuff, various cupboards and things that I haven't fully looted. Loads of extra rounds of ammunition. We got loads of good stuff. I'm not going to loot any more just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this opportunity in here just to get nice and warm, and then we'll push out in the not too distant future here. Stack of paper. I believe I can rip that down into like tinder plugs, which is nice. Not much else to report in the church. You have to remember that this man has joints made of paper. Okay, it's true, yeah. Look at this. The revolver. So I read up about the revolver a little bit. I'm told that once you get a high enough firearms skill, so if we go, I don't know, is it this one? And then skills, that's right. If we get a high enough revolver skill, we can potentially make it so that we can use the revolver. Do you know the quick time events with the wolves, right? If you use your revolver, you only use it as like a pistol whip to hit wolves away, but if you get your revolver skill high enough, then you're able to use it to actually shoot a wolf in the head while you're grappling with it, which is really, really nice. I like that as a mechanic. So, Lucas Mitz, thank you very much there for the 19 months. This is the opposite... the opposite of this game is lightsaber. It's a short light, yeah, that's it. So yeah, you can actually use this. You can actually use this to pop wolves in the head, which I think is fantastic. So what we're doing here is we're just, like I say, just waiting to get warm a little bit. I do have a bit of cloth on me, so I can do some rudimentary field repairs here. Let's get that. We'll repair this piece of undergarment here. No, that failed. We'll repair it again. See if we can just pass a little bit of time. Not having much luck with this one. There we go. Successfully repaired those leggings up to 73%. We do have this hat. Is that... It's not as good as our cowl that we're wearing, our Simon cowl. We've also got some raggedy jeans. I will repair these for now, as I've got nothing better to do. Lovely. We're pretty warm now. Still waiting for the weather to subside here. I'm going to have one of my grape sodas here. And I think we're going to push out, even though we're not 100% warm. We can take the roads back. That's one thing. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to head out, despite being overcumbered, and we're going to try and push back to the house. Cooler Man Chaos there says, "What do you think of fruit? I love fruit. The fruit tastes good. It does. I'm a banana man." Oh Jesus, this is pretty inhospitable here. We might be hunkering down for a little bit, chat, if I'm honest. This is pretty appalling. Yeah, this is bad weather. We'll come out and to the right, following the power lines here. There is a small petrol station on the other side of the bridge that we can just take shelter in for a brief moment. I believe there's a bridge here, unless I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. Let's see here. Temperature's dropping very rapidly. Nowhere I can really hide. I think I can make it back to the house. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to go for it. Hello, Messi. Good to see you. Another long dark stream. No worries, Frodson. Good to have you in. Right, yeah, we're going to try and make it back to the house in one go. The hypothermia is going to start setting in very soon, and it is a long walk. But I'm hoping we will be okay. It's a bad time to move during this blizzard. But we got to get these supplies back to the house. No guts, no glory kind of thing. There we go. Hypothermia is starting to set in. We don't have too long. What's bad is our tiredness. To be honest, I should have played this a bit safer. Because there's no buildings between where I'm going and where I am now, except for the barn, actually. I could try and shelter in the barn once I get there, if I get there. I'm pretty sure there's a right-hand turn I can take that takes me to the red barn. I could shelter there. I might well do. How are you, Q? Just rewatched the Monstrum stream? Oh god, that's a very long time ago. Good man, I'm glad you enjoyed it. What's the time? It's about midday at the moment, if you can believe that. There's the snowdrift that goes up. I'm pretty sure the right-hand turn for the barn is just past here. Are you freezing in every game? Pretty much, yeah. I love weather like this. Well, this guy doesn't. This guy's freezing his knackers off. Like I said, we've got shitloads of revolver ammunition. Here's I think there's this Contemplation Bridge or whatever it's called. Can't remember the name of this bridge. There we go. We've got to still get over Heartseeker Bridge or like or something like, I don't know, Heartbleeder Bridge or whatever it's called. This takes us over the river. One of several rivers. Don't believe there's a place to rest in the barn. I think I can actually rest in the truck, so I might do that. Yeah, if we can find the barn in this blizzard, we'll go and grab that. Just as a place to rest our head for a hot moment. You can see the fence of the farmstead here. The problem is I don't want to try and walk onto the farmstead and miss it, so we're going to try and stick to roads as best we can. Because we're still quite a long way from the house. Here we go, here's the entrance. We'll go in through here. I wouldn't normally, but I have very few options this time. The trick here is not to lose the road here, because there's no power lines going there. We've got to try and stay on track as best we can. Get into the barn and just rest our head for a hot minute. Get out of this blizzard. Hopefully tomorrow will be better weather. Kind of follow the trees here, stay in between them for the moment. Again, I've got to try and stay on this road. There's no reference points. Visibility's shocking. Tiredness is starting to get really bad. Some wolves like to hang out around here, but I don't think they're going to really be able to find me in this blizzard. Even if they do, I've got some military clothing on. Again, just try and stay on this road here. Try and stay in between this drift and that drift. Okay, I can see some of the sheds here. I believe the barn is somewhere ahead of me. I've just got to kind of touchy-feely my way over to it. Somewhere ahead of me. Pleasant Valley Outbuildings. The outbuildings. I think I see the barn. There she is. Our respite looming in through the blizzard. Let's get inside. Yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to make it back to the house in this kind of weather. Should be reasonably warm inside as well. In we go. Lovely. Get out of that cold. Right then, temperature slowly starting to warm up. Got a little bit of spare scrap in here. I don't think we left much behind here when we were last in. Not at all, really. I do have a hatchet now, so I could get a fire going. But there's probably no need for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rest my head for a little while. Without a bedroll, I can sleep in the car here, so I can rest. Sleep. Let's rest for... let's call it 3 hours. And we'll see what the weather's doing in 3 hours, because it might give us enough daylight to make it home today. Let's see. We'll go out and check the weather. I think I know what the answer is, but we'll go and check it. Looks like we're getting snowed in for this for today. Yeah, that's pretty shite still. Ambient temperature is 17 degrees. Not as bad as it was, but still not good enough to travel in. We'll sleep for another few hours. We'll eat our bit of fish as well soon. We'll sleep for another 3 hours. Don't want to. Ideally, I don't want to be travelling back at night, but I can if I get desperate. Let's continue our sleep here. We'll go for another 3-hour kip. Sun will have gone down. Hopefully, we're not snowed in here. I have enough food to survive a snow in here. Weather sounds like it's come to a reasonable stop. Excellent. Blizzard looks like it's subsided for the moment. Let's see how visibility is. Excellent. Eye of the storm and what have you. Right, we can... now that visibility's picked up a bit, we can kind of push straight for where it is we're trying to go here. I have to be careful on me. Even though I don't have a scent bar, I do have some fish on. Oh, there you go. There we go. Okay, back it up. 2 wolves. Driving me away. Don't draw the gun, because they will aggro. Don't want to use my revolver if I can avoid it. Let's get inside. Okay. Oh, they didn't like that. Right. We're hunkering down here for a little bit then, just to let these wolves move off then. Okay. Let's see what I can do. Let's eat... like an energy bar. Let's eat a crappy energy bar. Lovely. And then we'll drink what we can. Should lighten the load a little bit. I could try and sneak out the other side of the barn here. So we were there. That's one of the doors. That's one of the doors. I can't really sneak out. I might leave it for an hour and then see where they are. Good luck trying to survive. I appreciate that. Let's sleep for an hour. We are losing the light. But yeah, I'm kind of at the mercy of here, so we'll have to see how we do. So let's go for a kip for an hour and then see where we are after that. Thank you very much, Damon, as well. Good to have you in this evening. Okay, it should be pitch black in the barn. That it is. Let's fire up not our flare, but our kerosene light. We are running out of fuel for this thing. But we got to try and make a move. We are warm. Let's give it a try. Your sub didn't pop up, Redbeard. I apologise. It hasn't come through on my mini feed, I must be honest. But we're going to try and make it back to the road, because there's a few less wolves over that way. Bit of a herd of deer coming in, which is nice. It's light enough that I don't need to use my kerosene light. But there are wolves coming, so I don't have much time. The problem is that I'm carrying 4 kilograms of cooked, like, fish on me. And, I kind of know what's going on. I'm not at a point where I can be killing deer and stuff yet. Apparently the revolver's pretty bad for it. Could try and... got some stones. Could try and grab a rabbit on my way through. Get some guts curing. Let's give it a try. Really not sure how you aim them, but that's driven a rabbit off in the direction of the wolves, which is nice. Someone said it's something to do with the thumb, but that's never how I used to aim. Just kind of used to lob it, to be fair. But I don't know what part of the thumb I'm supposed to use as my crosshair, if you follow me. If that is the actual way to aim. Isn't the revolver more of a kind of stay the fuck away from me kind of gun? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's used as a means of self-defense and not much more. Lovely. Fat Apple says, gotta say, because of CO2 emissions that are being lower because of the quarantine, you're expecting Africa to look like this in the not too distant future. Yeah, wouldn't be surprising, would it? I've got to find some more kerosene. Now, apparently, and I don't know how true it is, there is a collection of buildings just behind the Radio Shack. I don't know how true that is, but we'll find out. Did you miss anything up to now? Nope. We're just trying to rendezvous back at base for the moment. That's the only thing that is ongoing. Glad pipe. So I'm hoping this thing will kill a wolf in one shot with a shot to the head. We'll see, right? But that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping if you wait until you see the whites of their eyes. Because I don't know what caliber. I guess this is a 357. It's definitely not a 44. I'm not Colonel Shepard from Modern Warfare. Yep, I know. Any wolves, no sign of the bears or anything, which is great. It's a 22 revolver. Yeah. Right, what I want to do is try and explore some of the area behind the Radio Shack tomorrow if I can. We'll head back over to the... another day, to the village. Today we'll just get inside and get some rest ready for tomorrow. All of these little sounds are terrifying, man. In we go. Sounded like there's a wolf on the far side of the house, but I should be fine now that I'm in here. Just going to be very, very dark. Again, barely got any fuel. Let's light up a fire. Let's get a fire going, yeah. Got a little bit of fir wood. I don't know how much firewood I have. Do I have much firewood? Not really. Maybe not then. Maybe we'll light one up in the morning. Let's go and get some rest for now. We'll head straight upstairs. Go and grab some kip. We could rip up a few pieces of these furniture, but for the moment there's not much cause to. Let's kill the light. Bed. And let us sleep for like 10 hours. Get a good kip in. Should be plenty morning by then. The throwing aim in real life works when you centre the left circle your left hand makes. Don't know if that's in the game. Is that right? When you... Okay. Centre the left hand. Okay. I might get another hour of kip in just so it's light. Well, I'm not tired enough. Fair enough. Let's eat our bit of fish, because that ain't going to last forever. Also makes me very obvious. Okay, didn't quite get through all of it, but that's a good snack for sure. Let's get a little bit of a drink in as well, just lighten the load a little bit. Good to see you, Blade. I'm fully rested. Haven't checked this. What's up here? Oh, Summit Soda. Very nice. I'm bound to find more little cubby holes and containers that I've missed. Hoping the Aurora comes on so I can see where I'm going. Okay. Right. What we'll do, we'll get the stove on. I'll get that lit up. So let's see. We'll grab that piece of cedar wood. We'll go to the stove and we'll start a fire. Let's use... Should really kill this and make some tinder plugs. Let's see if I can make tinder plugs in the dark. We'll find out. Tinder plug, not from sticks. Let's use our stack of paper to get tinder plugs. Begin crafting. Hoping it will get a little bit brighter here. So we've got a couple of tinder plugs. Stove. Start fire. Cardboard matches. We've got a shitload of them. Really big pack of cardboard matches. Don't know why there's so many in this pack, but let's use it. Let's use a stick, because that's not ideal, but the best chance we have of lighting. See if we can get in there. It's only 55% chance. Not hopeful, but we'll see. Go on, son. Go on. Nice one. Well done. Well done.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, can't argue with that. Right, let's throw a few more sticks in there. Just give myself a little bit of time. Let's get a brew on, shall we? Can't really see anything. I'm sure I've got some coffee around here somewhere. It's a chair. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee, chair, pail. Do you know what? I could just... tin of coffee. Let's get a brew on. Oh, I've got unsafe potted water in there. Let's cook. And I boil up water. Water, let's use this. Continue to cook that up. 11 minutes and 19 minutes. Let's throw in a piece of reclaimed wood. Chuck that in there. Good lad, won't take us too long to boil that up. Let's get some coffee on then. So, cook. Tin of coffee. Cook. There we go. 10 minutes until the coffee's done.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put that away. Excellent. Anonymous gifter gifted a sub to Lazy Wookie 123. Thank you very much. Right then, got a bit of a brew on this morning. Not too bad. A bit of fresh water as well. We do have another saucepan actually, so let's grab a cooking pot and put that up on the stove as well. While it's going, we might as well just brew a little bit more water. While that's in there, 1 hour. Could throw in another piece of reclaimed wood. I guess I could go chopping down some trees whilst I'm at it as well, because I do need to get a bit more of a wood supply. I'll see if I can do that while I'm bumming around behind the Radio Shack today. Sprained wrist healed. Let's see, how long do we need? We probably need a couple of hours there, so let's... we could leave that up there. Cooked cup of coffee. Let's drink that for now. That's going to get us nice and warm. 4 minutes till that's done, 4 minutes till that's done. That's going to be alright there. Non-potable, that's boiled.
Oh,
let's take it.
Yeah.
Past time, let's take that, and then we're going to just leave that to boil out, I think. We'll just throw in another stick so it at least boils a little bit. Right then, so in terms of our expedition for today, we're warming up, got reduced fatigue. I need to drop off a lot of my stuff, so we're going to dump all of the stuff that we have on the floor for the moment. Mostly everything, with the exception of a few of the worse off candy bars. We can always come back for a lot of this other stuff. We'll take a couple of cans with me as well. In fact, no, actually, I'll survive mostly on water. So we'll take all of that. Thank you very much there to Harkir for 2 months, and Redbeard as well, gifting a tier 1 sub to Fat Apple. Good to have you all in, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We'll leave the coffee here as well. We'll drop 2 litres of our water, because we're taking a couple of those. And then that should be okay on that front. I will be putting it all away properly in the not too distant future, but at the moment I just need to drop all non-essentials. Take the Fire Striker, leave the book. We'll leave these newspapers for now. All of this shit, these things can stay. We're going to leave some of the painkillers here. We'll take the ones I've got. The antiseptic, we'll leave the antibiotics behind. I've got to really lighten the load here. We've got all of that. We'll drop off this spare pair of socks, these mittens, and that hat. Food-wise, that's okay. Now, I'm taking that with us. We'll keep the bullets for now. We can drop off... No, we'll keep the cloth. We'll drop off the... we'll drop off this stuff. And then we'll drop off this bag of stump remover as well. This other stuff we can take with us for crafting on the go. And then now we've got to find the front door. I believe there's a door just here, isn't there? There we go. Leave farmhouse. This should be okay. We should have some daylight outside. There we go. Not much. But enough. There is a wolf over there. Oh dear. Let's head down into the basement. We'll exit on the other side of the house. Just sort of touchy-feely me way around here. There we go. So I come out of the basement that way, which means the front door should be somewhere around here. There we go. It's almost like I've played this before. This should bring us out on the other side of the house. Could try our first revolver shot. Oh, it's probably a bad idea. Might be worth testing it at the very least. Could just try and break contact by fucking legging it. Not very agreeable in terms of weather. I don't want to like just spend a load of time pussyfooting around there. I see ya. Right. Let's give it a go. We'll fire our first revolver shot. We're firing our first shot in anger, chat. Let's see how this goes. Interesting. Missed my first shot in classic Kibert fashion. I was kind of expecting him to run straight towards me there. Okay. Not too bad. 15 shots remaining. Just got to remember to be a better shot next time. It is a curse I must live with. Boomer aim. That's it. Poor pupper. That's it. 21 shots. That's the one. Not doing bad by any means, but not doing good either. Weather is still pretty fucking cold, so my plan today is to explore up here in some detail, because apparently they added some ruins up here, or at least like an old like trapping like area. So I might cut straight over here, and then bear right, and then go from there. It's going to be cold, for sure. If we do get desperate, we can go to the... to the Radio Shack. But I think we'll be okay. Hopefully as the sun comes up, we will get a bit warmer here. Our coffee certainly has come at an opportune time. There we go. Ah, there's a rock climbing rope of some description. Okay, I'm fairly lightly loaded, so we could go for a climb on that. Let's give that an explore. That never used to be there. Can't see anything down here. Right, rock climbing rope then. Let's give it a try. Looks short enough to do in one go. I've got plenty of rest. So let's try it. We'll take a couple of rocks for rabbit hunting. I could really do with making some snares, but we'll see. Right.
Like a new day is dawning.
Yeah, shed loads of strength. We'll be fine. Just got to get over the overhang. Sounds like an absolutely raging waterfall. So we're now up by here. Just get my revolver ready. So yeah, they kind of slowly pander on up to you. So we were able to get that... Oh, what's this? Ah, we can get quite a lot of sticks from that. We will bear that in mind. We won't do that now. So the radio tower's just up there. We're pushing down behind it today to see what is back here, because I've been led to believe that there are... Oh, shit. Where are you? There you are. Take it easy, son. Take it easy. I'm just here exploring. He didn't like that at all. Lots of wolves here. Take it easy. Can't see anything back there except more wolves. There is a road, however. Did there used to be a road here? Can't say there ever used to be. We'll follow it for a short distance and see what's going on. There's definitely more wolves over that way. So we'll come over this way and see what's going on. Back off, son. Back off, I see you. If you aim the revolver, that's the game, like, the game automatically triggers that as, like, the wolf aggroing, like, properly. So I don't want to, like, just aim my revolver menacingly at him, because the game will go, oh, okay, you're all ready to rumble then. Interesting. Isn't Kiwi losing health? I am. But there is, you sort of have to take that, unfortunately, with this. You have to weigh up whether it's worth going out and exploring. That is the risk I am taking today. Easy does it there. Now there's something down there. It just looks like a ripped up tree. Not much going on here. Just part of the logging trail. I think this is the road that takes you up towards like Pleasant Valley, actually. Let's go out here, because there's a fishing lake over here. There's a small fishing cabin. This could be the structures that it was on about. Here we go. There is something out this way. Might be able to get a temporary reprieve here. Take it easy, son. He wants to attack me, but knows it's perhaps not fortuitous for him. Might be able to get just a little bit of shelter inside this fishing area. Hopefully get some supplies. Having a place to fish is a good deal. Take it easy. Back off. No harm, bro. No harm. Guy's very tired. There may come a point where I have to put this guy down, but it ain't yet. I'm hoping I can draw off aggro by diving into this barn. There's some reishi mushroom over there. We'll make sure to grab that. Easy there, easy. Pensive Pond. Okay, no bother. No bother. Okay, just going to dive in here momentarily. There we go. That should drop aggro. Bit of reclaimed wood. A sewing primer kit. Box of revolver ammunition with 10 rounds in. Still very cold. Bit of fishing line though. Oh. Something scared him off. Only problem is he's run the way that I don't want him to. So I want to explore up there. Oh, I still reek of this meat. That's the only problem. Right, eat it. Get it out of my pocket. There we go. There we go. Now I don't have a scent. Awesome. Are these some rose hips bushes here? Yes, they are. It's been a... Did need to get some rose hips. Don't have any of that yet. Let's grab them. Weather is catastrophic, and all of the running that wolf made me do has tired me out. So let's try and take it a bit more easy then. So that wolf has kind of driven me in a direction that I don't want to go. Can always come back and explore that another time. Could try and get to... Ooh! Okay. Well, I liked the fishing hut, so let's go back there. Not having much luck with the RNG today. Shouldn't you try warming up? I should. I'll probably go to the Radio Shack and warm up. Just want to have a quick loot up here. Take it easy there, Mr. Wolfie. There's that wolf from earlier. I'm sure there was, like, some more structures over here on the map. I don't have any food on me. so I can't even drop a piece of bait. Right, back off, son. You're getting a bit too close for comfort there. Looks like there's a cave there. Right. We found some more bullets. We're not in a position to harvest that, unfortunately. Did get our skill up, though. Got a cave of some description. Hopefully not a bear cave. There's no armour played in here, I don't think. Any coal even? Doesn't look inhabited at all. Yeah. Just a place to get out of the wind. Okay. It's worth remembering. Well fed. Benefit. Okay. Oh, that's right, yeah, if you keep your food up, then you get, like, extra condition. I forgot about that. That's nice. That's a nice treat for us. I'm sure there was something down here. In fact, if I'm totally honest with you, I actually think this is how you get to Mystery Lake around here, actually. I'm pretty sure there's a cave just up here. I'm pretty sure that's a cave there. Yeah, that's the cave that takes you to Mystery Lake. Interesting. Who can drink 5 litres of petrol without getting sick? Jerry can. Oh. Yeah, that's the cave that takes you to Mystery Lake right there. Ah, here we go. There is a little structure here. I knew there was. Look, just be chill. Alright? What have we got? Oh, fuck! Okay. Note to self, you can fire from the hip. We can take the... Oh, wow, we can take the casing. Right, we're defo going to need to get warm at the what's-it place, so we'll do that in a moment. Let's grab these rescue mushrooms. In fact, I can come back for those. That tree just fell down. Not sure what the fuck I just heard then. Okay, so there is a small hunting place back here somewhere. By the waterfall. Where is the radio tower? Because we've lost a considerable amount of health here. There it is. We're a little ways off, but that's okay. Q needs a gun safety course, yeah. Don't keep your finger on the trigger. Hip firing never used to be a thing. So I'm fair enough with that one. Yeah, we'll take what limited supplies we found and we'll just double back to the house with them via the radio shack. Just grab anything we left up here. Don't think we left much up there, maybe the odd bit of clothing. I might need to take a nap there, to be honest. I've become extremely tired. Cold is not... We're not doing well for cold. We need to get better winter gear. And for that we're going to need to go hunting. So it might be time to strap up with the rifle and bring down a deer or two next to our house if we can. Because we've got to start curing some of that hide sooner rather than later, unfortunately. Don't like these wolves. There we are. Let's get in here and get warm. can head down the mountain. We're also on the lookout for saplings as well, because if we can find like maple saplings and birch saplings, especially maple, then we can do some fletching and do some hunting traditionally. But unfortunately, at the moment, I am at the mercy of tins and packets, whatever I can just loosely harvest. There were some more rose hips here, so I might grab these before I go inside. Yeah, we'll get warm in there. Rose hips used to make like a type of herbal tea that you can use to help numb pain. Sort of has pain-killing properties. We can actually get quite a good look round here. I know it's very cold. Oh! They put a mountaineering rope shortcut here. Let's not get too close to the edge. So that's that barn there. Looks like there's a small shack down there to the right. I think that could even be the pond that we were at. Nothing else to report there. Yeah, mountaineering rope spot. Very interesting. Let's get on inside. Now, I don't think I left any supplies in here, but we'll see. In before arse noodles, that's it. Bet you won't jump. You're absolutely right. Okay, so let's see what I left behind here. I think yeah, that requires a pry bar, which I do not have. Can rip up some cardboard boxes for tinder plugs. I think I pretty much cleaned this place out, though. Yeah, I think everything's gone from in here. Stack of paper. I can't even grab that stack of paper. Metal shelving. Empty drawers. Checked all of the lockers. Yeah, okay, we took everything with us. Right, let's eat and drink then. Going to have one of our nasty granola bars here. Let's get the lowest percentage one there. And then we will sleep. Well, we'll drink and then we'll have a bit of a sleep, a bit of a nap. Wait for this blizzard to shove off. And then we'll carry on looking for, call it a 4-hour rest. And then we'll carry on looking for other supplies if we can. Hypothermia risk healed, which is great. Weather seems to have gotten a bit more hospitable. Tiredness is not good at the moment. We are very, very tired. Which is a bit of a bother, but again, what can I do? Going to begin meandering off towards the house. Temperature is actually, as of right now, the most agreeable it's been since we've started this bloody playthrough. Now I know I just was, but let's try and keep our sprinting to an absolute minimum. I wonder what the point of hip firing is. Like, I imagine it's heinously inaccurate. Right. So I did want to grab those reishi mushrooms, but we should be okay for now. Right, I'm kind of just zipping between points of interest at the moment. Now, apparently there are a few other places that we can check while we're on our travels here. Nothing too amazing, but just a couple of other points of interest. There's a lot of wolves down that way. Don't know whether I can scoot round here. Looks like I kind of can. Doesn't look too rocky. Again, a maple sapling is kind of the holy grail here. If we can find a maple sapling. Now, there used to be a small cluster of birch saplings, as I remember it, down here. But that was a very long time ago. So that could be, if I was a certain orange-faced man, fake news. Kind of don't want to overdo it with the sprinting here, but we'll see. So how does it feel to be back in the long dark? Weird, bro. It's kind of like there's a lot of new mechanics. Like, normally I'd just have to wrestle with those wolves. I wouldn't be able to just shoot them with a revolver. It's weird. Having, like, extra mechanics for me to utilise. We're going to swing left and see what's down there. And then we're going to go back down this river and start searching more over that side, which I'm guessing is south?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
£5 from Joe Face.
Have you ever had a dream about a bear eating you? I call them bite mares.
Bite mares. No, I've never had a dream about a bear eating me. I've never had a bite mare. Go on. People are working really hard for it. You can have one. There we go. Right. Let's see. Not sure what I expect to find down here. This normally just is a dead end with nothing more than just a car, but hell, you know, it's worth exploring, I guess. Got to be careful of the bear that roams over this way. Yeah, there's a couple of cars, look. Lovely. Listen here, Joe. I work work hard for my jokes. What's this on the ground next to the car? Is that a bullet? It is a bullet. I'll take a rifle cartridge. Do you have anything to accompany that bullet? Box of ammunition, anything at all? This game is very liberal about ammo now. Bit of beef jerky, that will keep me going. I don't think there's anything else round here. Pretty sure that dead end's right there. Yep. So that was worth coming to just for the bullet alone. Clippo says, I burnt my Hawaiian pizza today. Should have cooked it at a low hard temperature. Ooh, that's one of those little backer things up there. Again, while the temperature is I know I'm very tired, but while the temperature is reasonably agreeable, I do want to have a better explore around here. Now, we aren't carrying any more fish or anything, so the likelihood of us drawing unwanted attention isn't too bad. The thing that's annoying, though, is that, like... Well, it's not necessarily annoying, but, like... Well, actually, I was just about to talk about the fact that one of the places that is basically the next progression is going to be the Mystery Lake again. And, like, we've already played Mystery Lake to death, but actually, we've got room for a bit of a... wiggling, actually. We've got a bit of wiggle room. Because what we could do... Timberwolf Mountain is the only place, only connects to Pleasant Valley as far as I know. Pleasant Valley is the only way to get to Timberwolf Mountain. So what that means is, chat, is that we could go and explore Timberwolf Mountain. Now, we can't do that yet. We can't do that for a while, in fact, because you need pretty epic tier winter equipment in order to do that, and I have sweet FA in terms of good winter gear, and it means going after some bears, because you need bearskin bedroll, you need bearskin jacket, you need to be dressed up to the nines in decent winter gear, and I do not have any of that. I've got good military gear if I do get into a tussle with a wolf. This mil-spec kit that I'm wearing is going to help somewhat. £5 again from Joe Face.
How do you stop a bear from charging? Take away its credit cards.
Ooh. Ooh. Lovely. Well, thank you very much again for the £5. I mean, it's, on the one hand, they're terrible jokes, but on the other hand, you know, it's £5. Yep, I think I'm done. No worries, VR Commander. Have a good evening, bro. Lovely, let's search this in some measure here. I'm guessing there's a dead guy in and around here for the... Oh, here we go. Road flare. Box of revolver ammunition. Jesus, we are getting... Oh my god, we've got so many rounds. The game wasn't kidding when it said it was relatively common. Okay. So I'm led to believe that... Oh my god, the Nemet!
What's the difference between a feminist and a suicide vest? At least the suicide vest accomplished something when triggered.
Oh no! Oh dear! Oh dear! Well, thank you very much, Nemet. Holy shit, 50 smackaroos, yeah. Holy shit, that is controversial, my friend, but it was funny, so we'll give you that. And now, okay, that pretty much That right there, that piece of aggro, pretty much says, Joe, you're on your way home. What I could do, actually, is try and kite this wolf as close to home as possible so I could gut it. Let's do that. Let's try and get as close to home as we can with this wolf so that I can gut it somewhere close to home. There's another barn out there. It looks like there's a corpse in it. You know you've reached sort of rock bottom in terms of sort of your survival situation where you go, ooh, a corpse. Ooh, a man died and froze to death in the snow. I wonder if he has a rifle round on him. That's where we're at, folks. Yeah, the problem is, right, is that I want to make sure that I dive on the corpse quickly because once stuff gets frozen, it's going to be a lot more difficult to harvest it. There's the house. It's a wolf pack that I've got to sort of slice and dice my way through. Hang this way. Wonder if the wolf will run round. I hope he does. Yep. I see you, bro, Charcho. Yep, keep following me. Good lad, good lad. I've got a lot of revolver ammunition, so I'm very happy with this as a choice weapon. Seems that it takes 2 rounds at this point. Okay, I'm going to stand up on this drift, and then we're going to try and go for the engagement. Bro, don't you walk away from me. Yo, bro! Bruh! Right. We are going to use the knife because we've got to get all of this stuff. It's going to take us an hour. It's going to get cold. But then we got everything. Let's get inside quickly. Fresh wolf pelt. Right, let's get inside. Get warm. Get safe. Get some rest. Very good. Temperature's going to start climbing once we're in here. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Right, let's have another Manky Gas granola bar. We'll have a big drink of water as well. Got a couple of spare cans of pop, which is nice. Excellent stuff there. Right. So in terms of rifle ammunition then, I think I obviously found an extra few rounds while I was out on my travels. Yeah, I did. I found an extra 8 rounds, so we're up to like a lot of rifle ammunition, which is always a pleasure. Come on, find a place for it. There we go. So it's always good to have some rifle ammunition, so I'm very happy with that. Loads of tins of food and stuff. A lot of it I need to actually get on the countertops and in the cupboards and stuff, but for the moment we should be okay. We got our spare book here, a little bit of spare wood. We probably want to get this shit fried up. We'll leave it in the freezer for now though, just as a place of storage, and then we'll come down and cook it in a moment. We want to get this deer hide curing relatively quickly here. I need to probably start finally start, I should say, like sorting what I have in terms of inventory and getting a sort of detailed list made up. Yeah, I've got all like my arrows and stuff. If only I could find the damn thing that I need to use it. Bit of a bother. Okay, right. Let's go and get some rest, I reckon. We do need to drop off our guts, so let's do that as well. Just come in here and drop it on the floor for the moment, that'll do. Let's drop this. I do need to repair this. Let's just repair that briefly. Lovely, decent repair. A little bit of experience. A little bit of stuff there. Massive box of cardboard matches. 50 is a huge deal. Right, fishing line, that'll be helpful. This book about sewing will be very helpful. Guts. And this Oh god, I have to put it away before I shoot a hole in it. Just pop that there for now. Couple of them and we can make a wolfskin jacket. Okay, let's start sorting out like our food and stuff, and especially like clothes. So let's get all of our spare clothes and we'll put them in like a cupboard just for now. In here. So let's do that. So let's get all of the clothes that we're not wearing. Put them in there. That's a hoodie. Not using that. Put that in there. We've got a few wardrobes around the house that we can put stuff in, but this will be where I dump stuff for the time being. So I think that's that as well. Put that in there. Barely dented that wardrobe space, which is great. Can also put our spare cloth in there, but I don't really have any air quotes spare cloth at the moment. We've got some spare revolver casings, which I guess we use to manufacture our own ammunition. Not that I know the first thing about doing that. Right. Food and stuff. Let's start popping this away. In some measure. Right, big box of crackers. Put you up there. Food, in terms of tins, I kind of want to put on this countertop just so I can see what I have in terms of actual... See, there I can place them quite close. Why is it certain items I can and certain items I can't? Okay, well, fair enough. Banged up tin of beans. Let's just eat that. Apparently we had some that we hadn't quite finished off, which is fair enough. Okay, cool. So storage solutions are going to be a little bit better then, as of this moment in time. We've got coffee there. Got another tin of coffee here. It's going to be the all-important coffee supply. Cans of pop we can put somewhere else for now, but yeah, we'll get all of our tins out on the table. I'm not trying to line these up in any fashion, as I'm sure you can tell. Just sort of put them loosely assembled in the same sort of area, just so I can see how much in terms of food stock I have. Now I do have those wolf meat steaks, which are very important, but the problem is I don't have many of them, which is a bit of an issue. Now we're doing good for tins here. This is an okay food haul. Happy with that on a whole. Like I say, we did not loot the village in its entirety, I don't think. We did not go across the river, so maybe tomorrow's expedition can take us out that way.
Yeah.
I kind of want to explore, like, off where we were looking before, where we found that corpse. So I might do some exploring off that way too, before doubling back. Let's see here. Pop all of our drinks, like, up on this little stand here on top of this chopping board there. Phantom X, thank you very much for the 4 months there. You can't eat wolf meat either because of the parasites. Well, I can. Parasites is going to be very dangerous this early, but I know where there's a lot of reishi mushrooms up by that, like, hunting blind behind the radio tower. And I do have lots of antibiotics in. I think I've got enough antibiotics to survive one bout of arse noodles. Trademark.
Keep the change, you filthy
Thank you very much.
animal.
£10 there to Joe Face.
I hate double standards. Burn a body at a crematorium. You're being a respectful friend. Do it at home and you're destroying evidence.
Terrible. Terrible, terrible. But thank you. Let's just destroy that with the hatchet. And a little bit of spare wood here.
Oh,
All of our fire-making supplies we're going to dump in here. We are very tired, but we will sleep and get that back in the not-too-distant future. Right, I got all of that stuff that I got on now. Firewood, let's drop that there for now. We've got scrap which we need to take down to the basement. Looks like a lot of our sorting's going to have to wait till tomorrow now because it's getting too dark. So we're going to head upstairs and then we'll come downstairs in the morning starting fresh, and then we'll go from there. Let's just stumble our way into our bedroom before it gets too dark, and then we're good to go. Thank you very much there for the 100 bits. What's the difference between people in Dubai and people in Abu Dhabi? The people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do. Abu Dhabi do. Terrible. Right, bed. Let us sleep for a respectable 11 hours. That should take us... Oh, the Aurora's kicking up. Not much use I can make out of that. Very early morning, but that's fine, because I want to try and make use of that. We're not going to use our kerosene lantern. We're going to use a match to go downstairs. We'll get the brew on, we'll get ourselves a coffee, and then we'll head out on our exploration. Very nice. So let's get the fire going. A little bit of this. Take it easy, son. There's no Oscar at the end of
Surrounded by
this.
snow. And nothing
That's
to drink.
soup. Stove. Start. Let's see here. We got various things. Cattails. Sticks. 55% chance. Let's give it a try. Start fire. I don't have a good feeling about this one. Maybe the game will be kind.
Come on. Damn it.
Yeah, let's try it again. I do have that book I can use. We'll use this cattail. We'll give that a go. And if that doesn't work, we'll grab the book from our bottom left. It's all in the name of fire making experience, chat. Okay, there's the book. And the stove. This should light a bit more easily now. 75% chance. Let's do it. Nice one. Ever played Hellblade? Or intend to? No, I haven't played Hellblade. No real plan to play it.
Come on.
And there we go. Lovely. Add a bit of fuel in there. Just a couple of sticks. And then let's close that out. Recycle can. Not water. Let us cook up some coffee if I can. Let's find our coffee. There it is. Come over here. Cook up some coffee. 13 minutes until ready. Not bad at all. Just have a quick swig of water. Not all the way. So that we can enjoy some coffee as well. We've also got, well, we can get a tin of beans on the hob as well. Bit of tomato soup. Open it with our knife. This will be our morning start. 12 minutes and 8 minutes. It's not much, but it's home. Lovely. So I've got all my manky candy bars and everything like that. We'll eat some cattails as well. A little bit of peanut butter that I can dig into too. Plan is still to try and find a... Oh, this is suffering in terms of condition. I do need to clean it. I do have a spare revolver there, so it's not the end of the world. I could exhaust this one. Sounds are spot on. Did you check out Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought? I did, Nemit. I had a look at it. I don't know whether I'll play it, though. It looks good, but I'm on the fence about it. Right, coffee should be done. We'll wait for that to be done. We will then eat that. Lovely. We will then have a cup of coffee. We will then, I think, take the peanut butter out. Stale peanut butter, because it's going bad anyway. Then we will drink up our little bit of water here. And then we shall head on out. Lovely, not bad at all. You're from Toy Story, right? You'd like a friend in you? No, please. Monka S does not want. Okay, first things first about our exploration here. It is very cold. What else is new? There's still wolves kicking out over this way. One or two. Visibility's low, but not horrendous. There's another wolf out over that way. Got to try and not. Well, I don't want to sprint, so I want to try and conserve energy as best I can. Should really. Okay, wolf's changed direction, which is excellent. We shouldn't have any scent on us. Sunlight's going to be coming up here. Coffee was the right way to start. Yeah, I kind of want to just shimmy past this wolf if I can. Hopefully without drawing aggro. Let me just, I'm just going to eat a little bit of jerky. Just keep myself topped up. And I'm just going to sprint a little bit. Just to get past that wolf. Lovely. So we're looking more out over yonder today. More out over this way. I'm not sure what I'm going to find, if anything. But we're going to go and have an explore all the same. Now, I don't have any materials to build snow shelters. This looks like a road here. But I don't know where it goes, if indeed it does go anywhere. Now, I'm sure I spied some sort of cabin with a dead guy in. around here somewhere. Can't see any shapes looming in from the background. I'm trying not to, like, waste my energy, but I'm also trying to get a shimmy on because of the fact that... Interesting, that road looks like it extends on down here. That looks built up, like a protected, like, snowdrift kind of thing. I feel like it was more to the right, but... Oh no, here we go. It's got a dead deer carcass in. Recognise it from here. Okay, not a problem. We'll keep pushing back over this way. Potentially see where this road leads, if indeed it does lead anywhere. Could just hook round in one big loop. Anything in here? Arrows or anything? No other supplies? Just a ravaged, dead deer carcass. Okay, not a problem. Looks like this road actually goes up this way. So let's explore this. Road looks like it diverges here between a small right-hand curve and going up here. We're going to stay on the more prominent track. To a bridge, okay. Well, if someone's built a bridge, there's something worth building a bridge to. That is my mindset. Unless, of course, they've built it to a dead end. Interesting. Cold is not great. Fatigue, sorry, is doing fantastically. Looks like we've got something out here. Some kind of orchard and or farm. Small clearing, couple of barns, a couple of houses and stuff. Not bad. Wolf out that way. Not bad at all. 3 Strikes Farmstead. No enterable buildings apart from this ruined barn, it looks like. Let's see what's in and around here. Can't see anything out that way. Can't see any bears or anything. Another ravaged deer. It's good to remember these locations. What have we got? We've got a snare and a Survive the Outdoors survival book. Another rifle.
Damn. Freezing.
Excellent. Tinned peaches. Bedroll, should we need to use it. It's going to be welcome out here. Bit of beef jerky. First aid supplies, water purification tablets, and various bits of firewood.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Might be an idea just to get a fire going out here, just to get warm. Let's give it a try. Start fire. I have no tinder at the moment. Okay. I can manufacture tinder. Let's have a look in this ruined house, see if there's any supplies of any kind. Absolutely, as they say, sweet fuck all. Check the other house as well. Rabbits and stuff out there. Little bit of reclaimed firewood. I do have enough sticks on me, by my reckoning, to be able to make some tinder plugs. Question is, can we get the fire going in time? Right, let's get in here and in cover. And let us just manufacture a little bit of this firewood here. Tinder plugs. This takes a hot minute. Lovely. Let's see if we can get this started. Start fire. Tinder plugs. Sticks. It's not good, but maybe we can get a bit of a roaring fire going and just warm up slightly. We're just going to throw all of this firewood in there. No? Okay. Going to try again.
Come on.
Sticks have the best chance to light out of what I have here. I've got a lot of sticks on me, so I'm hoping that at least one of these fires will take. It's just going to take me a little bit of time. If you had tinder, you could just ask someone to collect you after swiping right. It's true. Okay, there we go. Got a fire going. Not cook.
Thank goodness for that.
Fire barrel, add fuel, bit of cedar wood. Keep the fur for now. Temperature's going to improve quite a bit. Throw a couple more sticks in there. Get that temperature climbing. Feels like minus 11. God, we're going to have to burn a really hot fire here. Okay, let's throw in a lot more sticks. There we go. 10 degrees, 12 degrees, 14 degrees centigrade. I'm going to throw in another piece of reclaimed wood, I think. Try and get that temperature climbing even higher. I want to get a bit of a blazing inferno going. Right, while that's going, I could even cook up a piece of this. Let's do that. We'll come back for the guts.
Die if I
But
get
we'll fire
worms.
up a piece of this. Oh, cat's trying to get out. There you go, cat. Go on. Lovely. Get in our shrimp on the barbie. Let's get that mouldy venison on there. Cooking slot. Small amount of venison. It's not much, but we need to get warm. So that's our... feels like 20 degrees C, which is excellent. That's going to warm us up at a decent rate. Lovely. Even Satan is leaving. Right. Bit of cooked venison. Let's just get that down us. I would grab the hide, but it's too far for me to lug it at the moment. Looks like there's a dead guy out there, unless that's another fallen over thing. I think it's just a fallen over thing. There's a few Reshi mushrooms. I'm guessing this is the area where this just dead ends. Let's just pass time until that's cooked. There we go, nice and warm. Let's just eat that now. We've gotten everything that we need out of here. Let's drink that. And then let's continue on our endeavour. There's 4 hours of that fire left, but... well, the weather's become slightly more agreeable. So let's push on, shall we? I don't know whether you can find like a Doomsday Prepper cache over here somewhere. Hope you can, but... unless it's up here. I feel like we should explore down here. We've got 4 hours, so we can always rendezvous. If we go down here and it turns out to be crap, we can come and gather our warmth again at that fireplace. I do have a little bit of coffee with me as well, actually. I think I didn't drop those tins off, so I could have gotten myself another shot of coffee. Let's top up on sticks again as we're walking. Let's have a look here. Again, we're just looking for anything of interest. This is pretty much the border of the map here, so I'm not expecting anything out here. But... ooh, fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. That could have been a bigger scream. I'm proud of myself, okay? Right, let's try and get the aggro on that deer. Aggro's been broken. No, it has not. Still on me, he is. Can I drop a... there we go. Drop that piece of meat. I've eaten most of it. Let's move off. Yeah, he'll end up eating that. That's fine. Right, let's keep exploring through here then. Oh, fuck off. Try cutting through this way. I really need to be careful with this revolver. If I can just fire off rounds accidentally. Nice. Grab a torch. I should have. I do have flares though. There we go. Someone said steep ledges, Joe, are a bad. And they are. They really are. Steep hill, bro. Imagine it'd be great to come sledding down here. Old man's beard. I guess it's light, so we should try and grab it. Fantastic. Oh, tippy toes. We won't grab all of it. We'll just grab a little bit. We might as well grab all of it, shouldn't we? That's just, it's a lot now. we'll leave some. No way I could get up there. And I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be finding back here. It is just exploring.
Can't feel my feet.
Don't worry about your feet, bro. Weather's starting to take a bit of a nasty turn again. Should be alright though, I have confidence in you. I always want to keep my revolver out when I'm cresting hills and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Some kind of cliff, we'll just check over the cliff here, just to see if there's anything down here.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Can't see anything down there on the low ground. Let's push this way. Past Roger Rabbit. Up this way is our destination. Looks quite flat out here. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. Interesting, a bit of a gorge. Map looks like you can get up there on the right. I feel... Oh, hello. This looks like a road. Does this look like a road? This looks like a road to me. But where does it go? Maybe up the hill? Well, from the high ground I should be able to see the most places. That's my logic. But the steepness is pretty shitty. The road definitely doesn't come up here, but maybe it's... This is way too steep for it. But from here we should be able to see around. So what have we got up here? Sweet fuck all. Well, that wasn't worth it. Let's hook round and see where that road was going then. We are in sort of a little bit of cover. Fuck, that's a bear. Ah, you shit. Okay. Let's try and keep to the right here. Does this affect my aim, does it? Oh, yes. Ah, you fucking... Pull yourself together. Oh, God. Do me a favour. Fucking hell, that couldn't have screwed me over worse if it tried. Christ above. Okay, cold is becoming a problem. I was expecting to find some form of civilization. I have been unsuccessful. There's one of those little node things here, which makes me think that there is... Can't hear that wolf. I wonder if it broke off. I kind of feel this is a bit of a secret trail. Oh, there's something red over there. Hello, what's this? Oh my fucking god, it's a downed aircraft. What is this? This is new. Airline food. Is there somewhere for me to get warm? All these suitcases. What's the deal with the zero life? It's true. What is the deal? Can I get warm in here? I don't think I can.
Could end up being useful.
What's not going to end up being useful is if you freeze to death. Okay. So I have no idea how I'm supposed to get back here. If indeed I can get back here. Well, we must be very far north then. Okay. Problem now is cold is very prominent. I'm willing to wager that there's no houses around here, so let's abort. And we'll come back here when shit is a bit warmer. And there is this cave. Oh, I should not be going in here. Please don't be occupied. Please. Burned Ridge Cave. Okay. Could at least try and light a fire in here. I was really hoping it was one of these proper caves. Could I make a fire in here? Can sleep in here. Campcraft. Insufficient materials to start a fire. Well, what do I have? I've got sticks. I don't have any kindling. Is that the problem? Is that the problem here, game? Is it because you don't like my kindling? Yes. Okay. Here's hoping. Do have a bit of lighter accelerant, so let's use that.
Good. Thank goodness for that.
There we go. Bit of respite, eh, chat? Okay. So what we need to do is rest for some reasonable amount of time. So this fire's going to be burning for a few hours. I've only got a few hours of daylight. And then I am in trouble. Yeah, I think sleeping for a few hours is going to be a good idea. How many hours can I get out of this? Potentially 4. Interesting. No matter how kind you are, German children are kinder. Lovely. Right, let's go for a 4-hour sleep. Should get us nice and warm and give us some rest. That's all healed up. Pain's gone. Hypothermia risk is gone. No bears, please. Okay, thanks. Weather is atrocious. Can't move out yet. It would allow me to... Let's see here. 2 hours 45. Can sleep for a little bit longer. Let's just add some more fuel. 3 hours. Food-wise. Dog food. Let's crack it open. Chow down. Can stay out here for a little while because of all the airline food outside. Could go and try and do some of that. Ooh, 5 kilograms extra carry capacity. I mean, how bad is it out here at the moment? I would say it's pretty fucking appalling. Average wind chill. Only minus 13, actually, he says gingerly. I do have a rifle. I'm going to load it just in case I get into trouble, because I found that rifle box. Oh, I don't want to go away and lose this cave, though. I should wait for better weather. Yeah, let's get back in here. We'll sleep a bit more. Sleep for another 2 hours. 3 hours? 2 hours? Let's call it 3 hours. You can place rocks on the way. I guess I could. Maybe get some wood to harvest. That's maybe an idea. Visibility is absolutely shocking. I need to take a torch. I'm never going to find my way back through this. This is really bad. Yeah, I've got to try and keep that fire burning for however long I can. There's a tree limb there. I can't have it go out. I'm going to leave that torch in there. I'm going to go out here and try and cut this fir limb quickly. 45 minutes, that'll do. Oh, this is rotten. Absolutely rotten it is.
My head feels aching.
Right, add fuel. 5 hours. 5 hours. Okay. Oh dear. Not good. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to really struggle. Read the books for a few hours? Could be worth a try. Guess it's better than sitting on my hands. Right, where are they? So we got this one. Survive the outdoors. Help improve your fire starting skill. This whole book will nearly get me to level 1. Let's just read it for an hour. See what the weather's like. Hypothermia risk is healed. Oh, interesting. Oh. Okay, well, that was my bad with the soup. Yep, totally inedible. Okay, well, needs must. I mean, visibility's a bit better now. Right, at least I've now got the visibility. The fire in there is still burning. We've got that for a few hours. I could go and grab some more cedar limbs or any other tree limbs I can grab out here. Yeah, let's do it. Cedar limb, 45 minutes. I'll take that back inside. We just got to keep the fire burning overnight. There we go. Eat. Just have, I guess, just have it cold. Makes no difference. He calls that better visibility. It's pretty bad. I know the airline food's out there, but I can't find it in this weather. It seems to be getting a little bit better. Okay, we won't use it just yet. We'll drink, or we'll use some of our more nasty sodas. All we need to do is just get a little bit warmer. And we can go out and have an explore. Let's just read another hour of this book. Wherever she is. There. Okay. Visibility's bad. I don't think I'm going to be out there for too long. I'll save that, because I've got 3 hours to explore this place. Okay, temperature isn't too bad. Wind chill isn't fantastic. But I should be able to explore the wreck in some reasonable comprehension here. It goes right the way up here. I've just got to remember it's down hugging this building. Just got to be so careful about sprains and stuff. All kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Suitcases, bits of luggage. Crow feathers. Guess it's a very good place to find crow feathers. Dead person. See if we find anything in the suitcases. What kind of loot we get? Ooh, ooh. Okay, clothes it seems to be. A very good place to farm feathers as well. We may yet find some better winter gear, chat. Oh, and a sewing kit as well. Heaven above. This is a big save. T-shirt and a book to launch a fire. Launch a fire. Interesting. I know there's all the meals at the front as well. It's currently very, very late evening. Not sure what's down that way. Visibility is improving. Temperature isn't, but we've survived the worst of that blizzard. At least now I can kind of see what's going on. We'll grab more sticks for the fire as we go. Because you can never have too many, it looks like. Keep searching suitcases. It's really sad that so many like planes fell out of the sky. A lot of these we're going to be ripping up, so actually let's see if we can just whack a few on. Let's see, this windbreaker's good. This is a little bit less wind chill, but better warmth. In fact, the wind chill protection on that is really good on that windbreaker.
Fingers feel numb.
So many feathers here. Okay, just assuming that all the suitcases have food in, or sorry, clothes in. I'm just going to check like the bodies and stuff. North Charters. Okay, so there was a little bit of like, a little bit of that airline food. Let's have a look at it.
Hope I can still eat this.
560 calories of airline food. Not bad. Vegetarian. Various crow feathers. Corpse of a passenger. Ragged t-shirt. Some Summit soda. Don't think I can get any further into the wreck than this. More airline food.
I need to drop some.
More airline food. Good little emergency rations. There's like a cabin there. Can I get through this wreck?
Goddamn freezing.
There's like a cabin on the far side of this wreckage. Maybe I can go up there and round. We'll go and warm up first though, and we'll drop off our sticks and firewood. Just to get warm, ready for our next expedition.
This'll come in handy.
Decent wool long johns. Okay. Or airline food. Yeah, I want to try and take those back with me, if I can, the airline food. Because those are calorific. Again, just got to be careful and I'm not misclicking here. I think we've got enough time to gather this fir limb, or cedar limb here. 45 minutes, should be plenty of time. Fire should still be going. Lots of dead deer. Can still hear the fire going, that's great. Let's get inside. Quebec is sleep-inducing, it is unfortunate. It is, that is I. Let's cook. Can't seem to, let's see here, just cook directly. Can't seem to cook any of these airline food stuffs. Not a problem, they are quite light. Let's eat one. Not amazing calories, but they'll do. They're not too heavy. They're pretty heavy, but they're not awful. Drink a bit of that. Have a bit more of our water. 2 hours. Let's throw in a bit more fuel. Got a spare book. 4 hours. Let's call that 5 hours. Then we can sleep. Let's add one more and call it 6 hours. Then we'll kit for 6 hours. then the sun should be on the way up. And that should give us plenty of time to get warm and stuff. Not enough cube scare this stream. I know, chat, I apologise. Okay, visibility has dropped significantly. Let's cook up a bit of coffee. Let's drink that up. Lovely. Warmth effects. Eat a bit of jerky. And then a drink of water. We'll leave this recycled can here just in case we get stuck up here. But we are now moving on out in whatever fashion that we can. Visibility's poor. The cold is poor, but the sun is up. Can't stay in that cave forever. So we're going to make our move. Finding that cabin would be nice, but truth be told, I don't know what we're going to be able to do. Now, we're kind of going to stumble around here until we find a landmark, unfortunately. Because that's the only thing I can think to do. Don't know whether we can exit the wreckage down here and to the right. This is a fantastic place to get crow feathers, though. With the amount of corpses that there are here, feathers are going to be off the charts. Now, actually, one thing I do need to do, one thing I should have done, is changed over a bit of this warm winter gear. Should be fine, however. So what I wanted to do is see if I could get up and around here to go and explore that cabin, if indeed there is one there. Now this looks pretty steep, but I'm hoping it's navigatable, especially if I come at it at like a zigzag. Please no spraying. No, looks like... Ow. Please no spraying. Mr. Game? Yeah. Okay, looks like this is its own compartment. Okay, we're just going to bandage that up. Looks like whatever is back there, I can't get to it. Unless I can cut through here. Interesting, actually. It looks like I can cut through the centre of the plane. Okay, yeah, I can. Interesting. Now I thought, I could well be wrong, but I saw a cabin, a burnt out cabin. Yeah, I did. Wonder what's going on here. What this place is. Point of interest, question mark? More crow feathers for fletching. I'm yet to find a sapling of any kind of worth. Our condition is really poor. God, how I wish it was better weather. Aha! Now, I don't think these are the saplings I'm exactly looking for. Take a couple of them. Take a few. They're actually not that heavy. I might take them all. Get them cured when I get back to the house. Okay, so I need to get down, and down is sort of to the right. Well, down is actually behind me. Try this way. This way and left. Skeeter's Ridge. Location. I don't think do I have any charcoal on me? Do. Use charcoal. Survey local area. Cannot do map visibility stuff in low conditions. Well, ain't that a pain in the ass? How steep is this? Pretty steep. I'm not sure how I get down, chat. It's not terrible. There is a rock climb. be able to use that to get somewhere a bit more hospitable. Yeah, I'm inclined to do that. Skyrim my way down, way ahead of you. Is that a road or something there? No, it's just the edge of the thing. Going down these rock climbing ropes is definitely the more easy of the ventures. It's a long one. And too encumbered to climb. Okay, let's ditch a lot of the stuff that they're not going to be using. So let's drop all those clothes. Let's drop them. Oh, did I just unequip something then? I don't know whether I did. I don't think so. Can I use it now? Still too encumbered. These long johns I think would be pretty good, given half a chance. Parker I want to keep. Ragged hoodie I can drop. Shoes I can drop. Well, we're close. We only need to make up a kilogram. A drink. Try and drink. Eat a vegetarian meal, maybe. Drop the water. Yeah, I could always come back and boil more. Let's drink. Hypothermia is going to become a problem here. Still too encumbered by how much? I need to shed about a kg. Let's drop 1 litre of water. Okay. Still got my cans, so it's not the end of the world. Oh god. Okay, no, this is okay. I'm losing altitude. With extreme prejudice, might I add. Yeah, going up the other way might have been a different story. Right, glad to have made it down. The question is, where the hell are we? Let's try and make some... Ooh! Ooh! Salvation! Salvation, friends! Look at this. Never been so grateful in my life to see just a random house. No supplies in it, like, but yeah. Interesting. Well, we can get warm in here, and we can rest a little bit. We can also sort out some of the clothing that we've got. Not much. Really nothing in here. It's a bit of a respite. Let's see, anything under the bed? Not that I can see. Nothing down the back of the chairs. Could rip this up for cloth, but there's probably no call for that. Right then, let's take a look at our gear here. So this parka gave us more warmth protection, but it didn't protect from the wind as well. These khaki combat trousers are much better than the jeans that we're wearing, so we're going to put those on underneath there. These long johns are a lot better as well, so we're going to wear them too. Just increase our warm protection ever further. Not bad in that regard. Right then, with what I have with me then, I can rip that up. We could just spend a little bit of time in here. I can rip up these spare clothes, so the old long johns here. Well, let's put on our other long johns, because they're better condition. So let us not repair them. Let's go to the clothes tab. These ones, let's put on the better condition long johns, and then we can rip up the old long johns. So that's actions, harvest, rip it up into spare cloth. Excellent. Then we've got these jeans. Harvest, rip it up into spare cloth. It's going to take 30 minutes, all of the while we're getting warm. You could drop off what you have and go back up and grab what you dropped. I could. But I didn't really drop anything important. Got this parka. It's good, but I mean, how does it compare to the military jacket? Military jacket's way better. This isn't good weight to warmth ratio, I suppose. Ah, I see. Very light. I see. I think I'd rather wear this. Doesn't use the best technical materials, but it's tough as hell. Takes a beating. This gives you good warmth protection for how heavy it is. Can see why there'd be a benefit there. Right, okay. We're going to actually have a bit of a kip, I reckon. I reckon that's going to be a good way to go. We're going to spend 4 hours. 3 hours? 4 hours. Just resting. It's not much lighter, no. Pain's been healed. Weather sounds worse, not better. Have one of our lesser conditioned cans. Let's head out. What we have done is warmed up. That's the important thing. Oh! Oh, well, yeah, brilliant. Right, okay, in that case, let's grab some mushrooms and shit. Excellent. Really wasn't expecting that. Map it. Yeah, good point. Let's go... Oh, what am I doing? I'm just spamming stuff. Charcoal, question mark. Here, use... Survey local area. Just a random cabin here. A couple of cedar limbs, reishi mushrooms. I won't grab all of this now, but at least now I've got it. I've got pen to paper, so I know how to get back here. Very interesting. And there's the rock climb. That can take us up to the plain. Okay. Not a problem. We've shed some serious altitude there. That is a bit of a grueling rock climb there. What I want to see now is where the hell we are. I might continue on my trajectory of hooking left. Because now it's not super urgent that I get back to the house. Now that we've rested up. We're actually not a million miles from the barn. Okay. Okay, so I now know where I am in terms of orientation. Not bad. We could hook round to the village again. I think I might do that. I might sort of go full circle and get back to the village where the church and the community centre is. Shouldn't really be running, but... Well, I'll take what I can get. That cabin was a good find, though. And all of these airline meals. The only problem is I'm eating all of my airline meals, but... Ah, well. Beggars can't be choosers. And that old saying that Joe is the beggar. I'm glad that it gets the revolver out first. So, ah, here we go. Look at this. Look at this, look at this. The birch forest. This is where we started. Not bad. Not bad, chap. This is where we started those few days ago. We already looted it. It's a random deer. He won't mind us. Can hear crows. Wonder if that's the dead guy down in the forest. Okay, no issue. We'll keep pushing on this way. I'm pretty sure... whether not here... Oh, here we go. Convenient bridge is convenient. I'm pretty sure, like, up high there's some... like cabins up there that I haven't been able to get to because of the bad weather. Oh, hey, what's this? Man-made structure of some sort. No gear in it. Just a... That's properly snowed in, that is. Continuing on my adventure, we'll push out over this way. Again, it's nice that I suppose that the meals that I got from the airline are vegetarian. Because of the fact that, you know, there's no chicken in it. Can't smell them. There's a couple of wolves out over that way. Again, if I had, like, different, like, you know, limbs of, you know, animal on me, if I had guts or if I had hide, not necessarily meat, I'd be very easy to spot. So, let's see here. This looks relatively road-like here. Okay, good. 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 Oh, I could... Here we go. Here we go. These are those cabins that I was on about, I believe. I'm pretty sure that goes up there to a dead end.
Can't feel my hands.
These are the cabins not long before we get to the... Oh god, walking into the wind a bit. I think we're hitting some deep snow or something. Yeah, here are those ruined cabins I was on about. Now these I remember from the old game. These have been here for a long time. Which means we're not a million miles from the village. Which is good. There, you can just see the power lines just on the tip there. Derelict cabins. No gear that I can see. There is I think there's a cooking furnace in here. Or like a stove, as some people, as like normal people call it. What have we got? Painkillers. Summit soda. Again, I don't want to accidentally shoot. Put that away. A tin of pork and beans. It's all good for the food supply back at the base. What I'm desperate for, absolutely desperate for, is a goddamn maple sapling. Because as soon as I get a maple sapling, I can make a bow. And as soon as I can get a bow, I can start hunting in the more traditional sense. I do have the rifle for that at the moment, but rifle bullets are precious. I know you can make bullets now. But I personally wouldn't trust a bullet that I made. Mark it? I don't need to mark that. I know exactly where that is. I genuinely don't need to mark that. You found a maple sapling last... Did I find a maple sapling last stream? Where did I find it, Screwed? I genuinely have to watch the footage back. Was it up by the radio tower? I think it was, wasn't it? Okay, let's bear right, go around this wharf. Somewhere around an icy lake. Well, if I can find one, brill. Yeah, I'm trying to get off the steep bits. Learn my lesson. I kind of want to get back on the road. There is one of the bridges. I believe that is the bridge with the village. I believe. I don't know for sure. Could grab those cattails. We could just walk through the riverbed, grabbing these as we go. Let's do it. Cattails, you can eat the stalks and you can burn the heads. They're very helpful survival bit. Most curious. Yeah, apart from the occasional car, I don't think there'll be anything else up there. Just make sure there's nothing around here. No, I can see the town again though. Lovely jubbly. Lovely, lovely, lovely jubbly. Right, not bad at all. So yes, areas I'm not familiar with, I should definitely mark, and I will continue to mark. The village here, I know relatively well. The village, although it's new, this village, in terms of its layout, I've been a patron of this village for some time, so I know kind of what I'm getting into. This was a good explore, though. Very good for exploration means. We'll probably end the stream in this village, if I'm honest. We'll do like a sort of last little loot run. There's a corpse here. We didn't check this house last time. Looks like it's boarded up tight, but we will see what's inside. Wonder if it's boarded up tight. Yeah, looks like this. Closed bank-owned property. God, screw him. So we did check the church last time. Didn't get to check this. There are a couple of houses across the road. Looks like a lot of them are closed under the bank-owned property thing, which is a shame, but we should check them nonetheless. Bit of thermal underwear. That's fine. I don't think we left anything. We didn't really leave anything down here. We didn't check out this low ground. We've got wolves just over yonder. The Thomas Crossing. You got a shitty crossing, Tom. Interesting. This would be a good area to set up base? Not really, no. There's no crafting table here. They call me Joe Eastwood. We're not going to bother with that. Yeah, looks like these houses have all been closed by the bank, which is very annoying. But what can you do? Right. Holster the revolver. Let's check these cars for any... There we go. That almost made that worth it. We're actually getting warm in here as well. God. Game's losing its touch with regards to the icy, freezing, biting cold. Wonder why the bank closed all of that. I guess that's something you find out in the story mode. Just a crate. Nothing to report in or around it. Check out the pickup truck. And it's back across the road. Another flare. Doing well for flares now. And car battery. And the vehicles, Great Bear Island. Harvested for scrap. Not that urgently after scrap, I'll be honest. Right, let's get across the water here. There used to be a bear that hung out here, but I'm very grateful he does not seem to hang out here anymore. Right, we will call it quits, I think, here. No, we'll call it quits in the community hall. Hang up our jacket and call that a day there. Need to get warm and get some rest. Right then, in we go. Fantastic, there we are. Came here from Soviet when he said you were playing The Long Dark. Yep. We're just wrapping up here, so we'll call that a fine evening. So yes, thank you everyone. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. Hopefully you've all enjoyed yourselves. You've had a good time, like. But yes, we'll be coming over here. Check the VOD to see where the sapling is. I will do, Screwed. Yeah, we'll call that an afternoon kind of thing. You managed to prevent starvation for 72 consecutive hours. You're full of energy and can carry more gear. You're also able to face the physical trials ahead. Your condition is increased as a result. Excellent. So yes, we'll leave that here for this evening. Thank you all for dropping in today.
Oh,
what difficulty is it? This is Stalker positive neutrinos. So yeah, we're going to chill out and call that an evening. So we'll sleep on our next stream, but we'll call that a session. Good stuff. There we go, just in there. So let's close out. And let's see who is online to pass you on to. What day now? I think that was day 6 possibly? What day now? Tomorrow? We'll see when what we're doing tomorrow. So Soviet is playing Halo Reach. Digby is playing Postscriptum. Birdie Bow is playing Life is Strange. Mr. Smeagol. We're going to pass you on to Mr. Smeagol, I think. So, Smeagol is currently playing The Complex. No idea what that is. Looks very interesting. So yeah, we'll pass you on to him. Do feel free to send him my best, and I will catch you all in the not too distant future. Take care, folks, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.